Hey, hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Guy, going up here today with the review for Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The version I've been playing is the Xbox Series version, so this review should probably would be the same on the other systems. I haven't heard any negative things. I have seen a few bugs on the Nintendo Switch version, but let's be honest, if you're going to buy a AAA game on Nintendo Switch, don't be surprised if it has more bugs, especially if it's a game that's intended as a next-gen game. But anyway, the wait was finally passed. Came out on the 5th of April. Um, I want to start off by saying that, I love Star Wars and I love Lego games. I think Lego games are just great games in general because there's so much to do in them, great accessibility options, and it's good fun for the whole family, really. And the last Lego Star Wars game we had was the Clone Wars game, and thing is, the Lego games over the last couple of years have sort of tried to do their own thing. We've had the Marvel ones, the Batman ones, and things like that. But Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is a game that is completely built from the ground up. It includes all 9 movies, and of course there's some DLC and stuff to come. But what's great about the Lego Star Wars: Skywalker Saga is, you can play the game really however you want. So you start off with the episodes 1, 4, and 7 unlocked. So if you want to start with the sequel trilogy, you can start with episode 7, and then you unlock the other episodes, and so forth. But of course, the game has added a lot to it. So not only do you get all 9 movies, but of course you get the huge over hub world. And we're going to talk a bit about the exploration and that in a minute. So first of all, graphics and sound. The graphics in this game are surprisingly good. The lighting and the shine and everything is really good. What's great about this Lego game is, the backgrounds and the planets and all of that are, rendered to look like more realistic stuff. And then you've got the actual Lego characters and some Lego brick things being Lego. And it fits quite nicely. It's like you've got some nice, gorgeous looking, lush environments. And then you've got the actual Lego characters, and they look good, I will say. The voice acting is pretty close to the original voices. I think they might use some of the original voices for some of the characters, like the clones and the droids and things like that, because they can just take the voices from the Clone Wars. Whereas, like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan and all of that, obviously are not the actual voice actors, but it's very, very close. Of course, the stories are quite true to the film, so you get most of the actual dialogue and cutscenes from the actual films, but with Lego's twist on it. So sometimes you'll get, a cutscene from the actual movie that's very close to the actual movie with the humour. Other times you might get a cutscene, and then when you're playing the game, they'll use some of the dialogue from the movie. While you're running around talking. So it is slightly diverse, and it's not 100% accurate to the Star Wars movies. But then again, Lego games don't need to be 100% accurate. What's awesome about this game is the new gameplay style. So there's a lot of new things in this game. First of all, like I said, there's the hub world. What's great about the hub world is and the missions, should I say. We'll start with the missions, actually. So it's not your usual run-of-the-mill mission. So obviously in this one you have your missions, and then some missions, will go, okay, now you need to go to this planet. So let's say you're on Tatooine, and it says now you've got to go and find this person, explore the area in Tatooine, and you've got to go to space and go to the space and find the space place and stuff like that. And I really like that sort of style of the hub world mixed in with the main missions. And the main missions also have sort of like a bit more exploration to it. It's not like truly, linear, if you will. There is a bit of open-endedness to it. Sometimes you can get through a level and you have different choices on how to to approach it. Sometimes you can build things that go, okay, do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? And of course, you can explore each of the hub work, the missions, again in free play to get those mini kits and stuff like that. So obviously, what's new in this one? When it comes to collecting and the hub world and missions. So not only do you just have your main missions, you've got your true Jedi where you have to get a certain amount of coins, studs, whatever you want to call them, to get the true Jedi achievements. And then you've got 5 mini kits in each level. Though there's only 5 mini kits, whereas in the older games it was always 10. I think that's good enough. Obviously each mini kit unlocks a mini fighter, basically like a mini version of a fighter or a starfighter that you can sort of fly around in on the mission, in the levels and stuff like that, in the hub world. What's also pretty cool is in this game you also have something called Kyber Brick. So in the previous Lego games you had gold bricks, which were like your collectible things, whereas in this one Kyber bricks don't just work like gold bricks. So Kyber bricks are basically like so you have challenges in missions as well. So each level contains 6 Kyber bricks you can get. 2 of them, one of them's mini kit, one of them's true Jedi. I think you get 1 for completing the level. And then there's 3 challenges. So a challenge could be, for example, in a mission when you're doing the Ewok Endor bike chase scene, trying, go underneath an AT-AT, for example, or complete a level without the enemy seeing where you are and stuff like that. And it does give you a bit of freedom to go back and play those missions again and try and get all of the Kyber bricks. So what else is new and what do Kyber bricks really do? So in the hub world, in the missions, so the game has a class system in this one. So the previous game has had, each Lego character would have their own abilities. So like some characters could blow up silver bricks, some characters could destroy gold bricks, items, some characters could like scan for enemies. In this one you have, each character has a class. So you have your Jedi and Sith classes, obviously, which can use their main attack, their force, and be able to move things around with the force. They can also use mind tricks to influence enemies in the game, which you can use to like make enemies panic and fight each other, or you can distract them, or you can take control of an enemy. Then, of course, you have your hero characters. So your hero characters are the ones that use blasters, but they also have grappling hooks, which can grapple onto things, and of course can like access certain terminals. You have your villain characters, which are the villains that aren't like Sith and Jedi, function like blaster characters, except they can open villain doors and villain crates, which allow you to get a special weapon from the crate, like a heavy weapon that overheats and runs out of ammo. But you can also use, they also have the thermal detonators to destroy silver bricks. You have your bounty hunter characters, which have like overheat weapons, which can like make gold brick builds be destroyed. Then you have your astromech and protocol droids, which can obviously your protocol droids can translate characters, because you can go around in the hub and some characters will speak in alien languages. So if you play as a protocol droid, you can understand what they're saying. They can access terminals, and what's really cool is you can actually, if you're playing a C-3PO, you can actually like break yourself apart and like run around with his top half or his legs and go under these little terminal places to reach things that you couldn't normally reach. I think that's all. And then you've got some extra characters and some other characters. Overall, there is 380 characters in the game. That's including the DLC characters. But what I love about this game is you also can use those Kyber bricks and studs to not only purchase characters, purchase rumors to help find where the characters are. You can purchase your extras. The game also comes included with mumble mode, so if you want the true original Lego Star Wars gameplay without the voice acting where they just mumble, go, you can actually do that, which is pretty awesome. I think a lot of people were excited and happy with that little feature. I personally like the voice acting, you know, because it feels more like the actual movie. But if you want that original Lego Star Wars feel to it, then that is there. But what is also awesome about this game is you also get upgrades. So each class has an upgrade system, which you use those Kyber bricks and your money to basically upgrade your characters to, you know, which can be your basic upgrades of more health, faster run speed, faster build speed, detect mini kits, you know, or, you know, increased damage, new abilities. Oh, the other class, sorry, was Scoundrel and Scavenger. Scoundrels can basically like use this thing where you have to point at a thing and it will destroy it, and scavengers can like build different weapons to help them get through a mission area and stuff like that. But I do like the upgrade system as well, and I think it's really cool. But what also is new is a new combat system. One of the things about the Lego games that a lot of people might get put off by is they are quite monotonous. You'd normally just have your main attack button, your flight button, your jump button, maybe your special ability button, and that's it. Whereas in this game, of course, you've got long range weapon characters, blasters, and you know, you can take cover, kind of like you could in Force Awakens, Lego Star Wars game. But so every character in this game has an attack button. So there's no characters that can't do nothing. They can attack. So you have your melee attacks, you have your X attack, which is your standard, you know, hit and attack. You have the Y button, which basically can counter an attack when they try to attack you. You have your B button, which is like an alternative attack, if you will. And then you have your A button, which can do attacks where you launch them in the air. And it's really cool because when you're fighting in close combat, the enemies will sometimes adapt to how you're fighting. So if you're constantly spamming the X button, they'll block the attack. So you have to try and build up your combo meter, because there's a combo meter in the game. Building up your combo meter will give you, you know, more studs and things like that. I really like the new combat system. I think it's not overly confusing, but it's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Overall, I think Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is worth the time. You know, I'd say maybe it will take around about anywhere from 20 to 60 hours to try and get everything in the game. There is lots of Easter eggs, lots of references, lots of hidden jokes here and there, lots of nooks and crannies, plenty of planets to explore, and plenty of characters. If you pre-ordered the game, you get the additional Trooper Pack, which will give you 5 additional Empire Troopers to players. But if you bought the Deluxe Edition, you get solo characters, you get the Mandalorian characters, I think Season 1 and Season 2, and you also get, I want to say, Rogue One as well characters, but I don't know if they actually were Rogue One characters. I think there are Rogue One characters as well. So I don't know if there's extra missions, because when you load up the game it does say additional content. So maybe there is some extra missions, I don't know. All in all, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is a huge improvement over previous Lego games. It's added a lot of content into it, and I really hope going forward with other Lego games they keep this format. With the open world, the upgrade system, and the, you know, leveling up and the combat style. I really would like to see more Lego games done in this style. It does make me think, what is potentially next for Lego? Because you got to think, what could Lego actually do next? We could see another Lego Marvel game where they could include the Ultimate Marvel Collection. They could do the Lego Infinity Saga, maybe, with all of the Lego Marvel the Marvel movies, because I know the Lego Avengers game had a few Marvel films in there, but not all of them. So maybe another DC one. You know, there's plenty that Lego can do. I personally would like to see another Lego City style game, maybe like a Lego simulation game, imagine something like The Sims but with Lego. That would be pretty cool. You could play something like The Sims but as Lego. I think that would be pretty awesome. But all in all, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga for me gets a 9 out of 10. It's a high rating. I haven't run into any problems. I've only run into like 1 or 2 bugs where the game I got a black screen, but a simple reboot of the game fixed it. You know, some people have said there's some collision bugs. I haven't run into any collision bugs. Sometimes you can get caught in some places, but it seems like you can get out of it quite easily. The camera can sometimes be a bit annoying, but other than that, you know, it's a Lego game. It can get a bit monotonous after a while, and you might get burned out if you're playing it constantly. But then again, a lot of games do that anyway. All in all, 9 out of 10, great upgrade from the previous games, great selection. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, I don't want the sequel stuff. At the end of the day, you're paying 60 quid. I'd prefer more bang for my buck, you know. I think the Lego Star Wars from now, I think Lego Star Wars, I don't see how they could do another Lego game with Star Wars. The only one that I could see them possibly doing would be the Lego cartoon collection, maybe, with all of the Lego Clone Wars, the Lego Rebels, Bad Batch, and stuff like that. But I think this game is going to get a lot of DLC, some DLC with those things in it anyway. Bad Batch, I know they're doing a Bad Batch DLC for sure. So all in all, the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, fantastic game. It's a great game, fun for all the family. Adults can enjoy it as well as kids. It's a great game for kids. But I think the adults and the hardcore gamers probably will enjoy it for the amount of content that's actually in the game. Is it worth £60 for the deluxe edition? I paid £60 for it. I normally don't pay that much for a game, but I'm happy with the purchase. I don't feel like I've wasted my money. I'm getting my money's worth from it. So all in all, I'm happy with it, guys. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and, of course, comment below. Let me know if you played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. What system did you get it on? Are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? What would you like to see Lego do next? And of course, hopefully we should be getting the modded PlayStation 3 coming hopefully next week. I really hope. I'm still waiting for a reply for them to see when they're going to ship it out, but I think they're close to finishing it because they asked me about some games on there. But I'm excited for it, so that when that turns up, we will be doing a review on it. I'm a little bit pissed off because my phone don't let me flip the camera while I'm recording. So I might just sort of unbox it, or see if my partner don't mind holding the camera for me while I'm unboxing it, and then I can show it once it's all thing, because I don't really want to edit the video together, because whenever I use it, the video editor, it makes my my video quality go down, and I don't want that because it's a good camera. Anyway, guys, and as always, subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kyber. And as always, I want to thank everyone for, you know, the support on the channel and all of the nice comments. I know a lot of people were probably surprised to see the game collection go, but I haven't had any negative comments about it. And you know, I'm quite happy with the gaming setup. Even if it's all digital, if I can just load up the console, load up a game and play it, good enough for me, right? But of course the DVD collection is all there. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye. Oh, before I go, I just want to say, last night I did check out Space Jam on 4K and I was impressed. It looked pretty good, I will say. It looked fantastic. I'm going to check out Free Guy tonight. I think me and my partner are going to watch a film together. But anyway, take care and bye-bye.